Good morning. I totally didn't do this right this morning, but I'm not going to redo it. This is the way it's supposed to be. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I have got to find it. I have one of those little ball. I have a little ball. I have a little ball thingy. It's too early, too soon. Mouse, and it is not working the way I want it to work. And there, let's just try that. So I have TikTok on this morning again. I am not banned. Good morning. I am once again in the green for TikTok. For the life of me, I have no idea what I do to get banned from TikTok. But anyways, I have this little ball roller. And it's my little mouse. So it's very convenient for me to use. I have one at the store and I have this one here, but I really have a love-hate relationship with this one because it sticks. No matter what I do, little bastard sticks. So there we are. That's my struggle and my strife for the morning. And if that's all I have, then I'm spectacular. So how are you? It's early. Actually, it's not. The dog woke me up at 3:30 this morning, and I just have to be loving and accepting of the dog. I have to pet him. I have to tell him he's a good boy, and because he is old and he can't see and he can't hear and he has to go potty in the middle of the night. Me too. I could check all those boxes. So I have to be kind to the dog. And so he wakes me up in the middle of the night and he's just like, but he barks. I, on the other hand, do not bark. I haven't as of yet. So, good morning. Like, what the hell are we talking about this morning? Lisa not barking. If you're just here for the reading, well, good luck, everybody. Anyhow, I worked outside. Randy Scott, good morning. I worked outside all day yesterday. Well, a good portion of the day. Nothing like having your days filled with QuickBooks and spraying weeds. It's a great day to be alive. Good day, Johnson. Oh, mine, yours got you up before 30. You know, this is our last dog for a long time. We normally it has been the habit over the many years that because Buford's outlasted like 8 Great Danes. I shit you not. No, maybe not 8. No, about 8. And normally, because Great Danes have short lifespans, basically, anyways. But we've had like a bad breeder. Our pond flipped and killed 3 of our Great Danes. Like it blue-green algae poisoning, bad dog food. A bad batch of dog food. So we've had some things go on with our dogs. Anyhow, normally we get another Great Dane right away, and we have a puppy. And Beaver's super happy because he loves puppies. But we didn't do this time, and I mean to tell you, it affected him because he's 15, and he would outrun the Great Danes. Like you wouldn't know he was 15. He would just outrun the Great Danes. And as soon as we didn't replace that puppy, he started going downhill. So we love him every day that we can. So Cindy, I have to tell you, oh, Randy, I'm so sorry. Randy lost a Great Dane last week. Let me go back to Cindy. It may or may not be too soon to hear from that person. It sometimes takes a couple of months. So just keep that in mind. I know it feels like a long, it just feels like yesterday and last year is at the same time for you, I'm sure. But just know that they may not be ready to come back across yet. That's a thing. Good morning, everybody. And TikTok is encouraging me to ask my viewers to share our live with friends and family alike. Invite friends, share to your group, share to your page, whatever. Good morning, Jesse. I am being careful with my coffee cup. This morning I spilled it all. Yesterday I spilled it all over. I'm unwilling to do that again. Randy, I'm so sorry for your loss of your Dane. Danes are, I don't know, they're not like any other dog. They're big, they're goofy, they're smart. They take up, you think they take up this much space, but they only take up this much space. That's why they're great apartment dogs, actually. And they're just to fill your heart up. They just fill your heart up. All dogs do, but hey, hi, Tabitha. So, anyways, I'm so sorry, you guys. Onward. Let's start with the collective reading this morning. If you are new or that in no way says, if I do mediumship, Cindy, we'll see if they come across, but just know that that's a thing. And sometimes we stress ourselves out because we don't feel our past loved ones right away or hear from them right away after they've passed, but not all energies are capable of doing that. Some of them stay longer here to make sure, good morning, Victoria, to make sure everybody is okay on this side. And then the longer they stay, then it takes a little bit longer for them to get, back over this way. If they're like a medium-sized soul, we'll call them a medium-sized soul. If they're the large and they know what the hell they're doing, they're large and they're in charge and they've done it over and over and over and over again, they can shoot over and come right back. It's amazing. They just go, oh, checking in. I don't need any healing. I've done this before. Here we go. Let's download. We're good. Let's pick our next life. Let's move on. Because they could be doing another life right away too, but doesn't mean they don't come back here as spirit, because we leave a fraction of our soul over in Life Between Lives so that it can maintain and take care of the lives that it has either been in or is in at the moment. I hope that's helpful. And for the new souls, you guys, the new souls are a lot slower. And I'm not talking, they're just like slower to come back and visit. It's because they're on the other side doing a lot of healing, right? If they had a very traumatic life, you might find that they're over there doing a lot of healing. I saw my mom in the sky riding a horse. I have a picture of her, and she talks to me through an owl. I love that. Okay, good morning. I love you. Good morning. I would love and appreciate if you would go to our Facebook page, our new Facebook page, facebook.com Inner Peace Expo. We are doing an expo in Napoleon, Ohio. Even if you're not attending, it doesn't matter. We're trying to grow awareness for that. I would appreciate it if everybody could, or if you feel like it, go over and follow the page would be better. Follow the Inner Peace Expo. We have a lot of wonderful readers that have already signed up. We already have 12 booths full out of 44. And we've only been out 2 weeks. And I think that's pretty damn good. For our first expo, I think that is pretty damn good. And I know of at least 6 more people that are ready to sign up. Slovenia, good morning. Our collective reading for the morning. Oh boy, don't we all need that in more ways than one. Oh, I like that card. Good morning. Here we go. And I think that, Jesse, you could take this one in a lot this morning. Okay. If you have people that are normally on here with us in the morning and they're not showing up, a lot of people aren't getting notifications. So if you have a hard time getting a notification, you can always unfollow and then refollow, and for some reason that works. But if you are thinking of somebody that's not in the feed, because this isn't just about readings. Our lives are not just about readings. This is about the community that you make in the side, in the comments, in the groups that form within the Facebook watches and the Facebook lives and the YouTube lives and things like that. So if you don't see somebody, Jesse didn't get a notification. It just popped up. If you don't see somebody that's normally on here or that you haven't seen in a long time, maybe drop them a line by hey, because I had somebody yesterday go, how do I get notified when you go online? Well, I can't do it. They have to do it through the portal, through the live things. And I don't know. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Good morning, Stephanie Enke. Good morning. Uh, this first card is about being flexible in life. I know, forever connections, forever friends. Heather, I can't express to you how often I see people talking online that are My Mystical Life members that I'm like, oh, they still talk? Cyan, hi, I haven't seen you in a long time. Let's talk about being flexible in life. This is so important. We can find ourselves on these paths, and we get so driven. So, Nicole Byers, good morning. We get so Kelly LeBoy's here. Oh yeah, some of them are still asleep. It's 9. It's 9. Well, in the Eastern, we can get so stuck and set in what we want to do that we forget. Good grief, the coffee. We forget to look to either side. Right? We can get so narrow-minded that we forget to look. This is so beautiful. This is such a great look at it. Just hit me. It's 9:00 there. Yeah. The whole message of this just hit me. That's like, oh shit, you guys. Don't forget. This is about the journey, not the destination. And everything that we do in this lifetime has got to be pointing us to something that our soul said, this is worth it. This is worth it. You came to Earth for this. It's 8:00 there. Kelly, you're in Eastern. Where are you? How could it be 8? Where are you? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I was thinking going the other direction across the United States. Never mind. I gotcha. Anyhow, it's about doing the things in that was my Polish brain. What? It's about doing the things that strike you. Like, let's do that. Let's not just work, cook, eat, sleep, mow the lawn. You got to mow the lawn too. Let's not just do those things. Let's do the things that light the fire. Let's do the things that light the fire. It's nearly 11:00 in Adelaide, Australia. I love that we go worldwide. Isn't that amazing? Like, we couldn't even conceived of this before the internet. We are so fortunate. We are so blessed and so cursed at the same time, because the internet is a wonderful thing, but when misused, people can live their life on it. And that's not, what did I do? Did I bring my, yeah, I did. Okay. That's not worth it either, right? Okay. So the first one is be flexible in this lifetime. Don't just have your eye on one prize. Look at the things around you at the same time, because it's about the journey. It's about the voyage. Isn't that a beautiful card? This also talks to carrying others with us, doesn't it? It says our voyage takes other people along the way. That's what I miss about traveling. We don't travel like we used to travel, and sharing all the really cool things that we got to do along the way. It was like, I had people message us all the time. They're like, it's like I'm traveling with you, because we shared a lot of photos. We shared a lot of videos. We did all the things that we wanted to do while we were gone. And it's about that. We can't be so focused. We have to have that flexibility in life to say, you know what? That's a really cool sign. Let's take that sign. Let's take that exit. Let's try that today. Let's not say we're going to go, however many hours of traveling and we're going to get to this destination. Let's just travel and let's find out where we end up. We know where our destination is. It is 8 a.m. in Oklahoma. Renee, we're at in Oklahoma. I do love me some Oklahoma. It was actually one of my favorite places to live. I make it sound like I've lived like 20 different places. But I judge this against New Mexico, Oklahoma, Montana, Illinois, Indiana, Hawaii, St. Croix, and someplace else. Tammy Reed, good morning. Okay, now, what happens when we defect? What happens when we do the things that are out of the ordinary or a spur of the moment thing and we don't stick? Tulsa, have we talked already, Renee? Did I meet you in Tulsa? We lived in Tulsa for a year. Where in Montana? We lived in Great Falls, Montana. I loved it. That by far, you guys are going to be surprised, was Sam and Mai's favorite place. Well, I don't know. New Mexico was a really strong second, but we lived there twice. So between those, it's just a lovely place. We had the most comfortable home. It was just comfortable. It was comfortable. And that beats Hawaii, by the way. It does. So what happens when we take what happens when we take the time to ourselves to create memories rather than, I have to do this. I have to do this right now. This is, by the way, a really great message for me. I am that. I'm very, very goal oriented. I'm very, very competitive. It's ridiculous how competitive I am. But the delights that end up on the end of our journey, and I'm not talking about just a trip you're taking. I'm talking about this journey of this soul in this moment, in this meat suit, in this lifetime. Take the time to be flexible and take the time to allow the little joys to enter. Because when you do, the most amazing things happen. When you take the time to dream about what you could have happen in your life, rather than set the dead set goal that this is it, this is what I'm doing. This is what I worry about with people with what's my life's purpose? What's my life's purpose? Right? Get that question so much. I mean, I really do. Because generally, I don't put it on the radar that I'm doing love readings. I'm not a fortune teller. I am somebody that does energetic readings that's going to tell you how to move forward in your life in any way that you possibly can, and how to break down the blocks that might be holding you back. Okay. That's my job in this particular lifetime. It's what I enjoy doing. Now that may shift. That may shift. My other thing that I love to do is bring people to the realization that they're amazing, because we all are in our own way, and we're all intuitive in our own way. We're either readers or healers or whatever, but this is how we're supposed to go forward. You take away all of our modern stuff and take us back to caring for each other, and this is how we do it. This is how we do it. We are supporting each other, right? In one way or another. No, Renee, I have not. No. I didn't even know they had which meetups. I had no idea. So give yourself that ability to dream beyond what you think is right in front of you. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. All right, everybody. Can I have a whoop whoop on the moon? On the moon today. Can I have a whoop whoop? We're going to the moon? Shit. In the room. See, Jesse, you have to give yourself the latitude to just do stupid shit too. Okay? I know you're listening. And you can't judge yourself for it. You just have to go, well, we're going to the moon. I didn't know. Nobody told me. I didn't pack. Good morning, everybody. Everybody's probably going, what the hell is she talking about? I'm probably going to get banned off TikTok for it. Whatever. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Let's see. By the way, if you are local or not even local, we have people that are signing up from Colorado to come be a part of the Inner Peace Expo in Napoleon. I am so excited about that. We are looking for vendors. We're looking for people that make things and do things and all that. So if you make candles or jewelry or whatever, and you want to come be an exhibitor, you can go to innerpeaceexpo.com. Let's talk about the extraterrestrial in the room this morning. Let's do that. Ooh, that might have. What do you wear to the moon? I don't know, Kelly. What would you wear? I've seen some really tastefully done I'm an astronaut suits. I don't know. Whoop whoop for me, and apparently the woodpecker in my tree says whoop whoop as he is very busy. When Sam and I first got married, we lived in a single wide, and it had wood grain on the sides of it, right? Oh, that's lovely. Bedazzled moon boots. Oh my god, right? Now I want some. And every morning I would be woke up to the stupidest woodpecker available. Like we got the bottom dregs of the woodpeckers in the community. He would, I don't know why he continued to do it because it was metal and he didn't get anything out of it. Never mind, I'm up. Okay. Oh, let's all laugh together. Oh, Nikes. Okay, here we go. All right. If you are new, greetings and namaste to you as well, Joanne. If you are new, please go like My Mystical Life. There's a bunch of, you know what? I think I have a link tree. I have my fingers in so many little pots because I do believe in saying, you know what, let's see where the spirit takes us. And I do a bunch of different things. So I can't even tell you where all of my stuff is. I don't even know how to do that. But mymysticallife.com, themysticalmoons.com. That's our physical store. You can buy online, blah, blah, blah. Themysticalmoons.com. You can buy some really good stuff. I think we have a sale. Anyhow, but we have, what do we have coming up? I'm doing in-person readings and shamanic healing sessions, which I have not done shamanic healing sessions in the store. I get to use my new buffalo skin. I'm so excited. It sounded delightful, Kelly. Okay. Yes. No, there were no bugs. It was just metal. It couldn't get bugs. There was no way for it to get bugs, Tina. There's nothing. It was Florida. Maybe there was bugs on the side of it. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I got to get past the moon comments. Okay. Adrena. I want to, let's go with Adrena this morning. Delightful. How are you this morning, Adrena? Are you having a lovely day? I know, we couldn't understand. Jansen said they had one in Grable that liked metal too. Can't understand it. Pecking a metal hole. I'm ready to day band. I don't know for what. Welcome. She should run the ticker as if you're new. Welcome to Lisa's Squirrels. Yeah, I come back to center though. I think most of the morning I come. Leslie, I think most of the time I come back to center. And if I don't, I can always ask you guys where I need to be. I want to talk about Arcturians for you, Adrena. I want to talk about that left side of your brain that never seems to shut off and wants to quantify some of the things that you experience in life that you didn't even think was possible. Some of the things, like as you've grown as a soul, as your human brain has grown into conjunction with your soul to connect with your soul on a more even level, your left side of your brain has had to come to some things. It's had to go, oh, well, I didn't know that was possible. You chose this brain on purpose. You chose it for its struggles. Some of the struggles that it's had overcoming some belief in letting go of some old stuff. Okay. This is a particularly advanced lifetime for you. I'm just going with what they're telling me. So just go with it. That's what I'm doing. Okay. This is a particularly advanced lifetime for you, where you step forward on a analytical and spiritual side together in conjunction. They keep coming up with this word conjunction, where you've conjuncted. I don't know. That's not nor my word. Because I corrected it a little bit ago, and I got an energetic. What are you doing? Are you changing our words? Really? It's kind of like being corrected. I'm trying to. I think because you have a lot of human lifetimes behind you. We all do at this point, that are here right now. We've come here for purpose, but uh, they also talk about the long lines of extraterrestrial experiences that you've had in previous lifetimes. And your soul fishes from that a lot. Your soul likes to feel rooted, and it likes to feel like it knows what it's doing. And it likes to feel, I don't want to say in charge, but in command of its senses, where it's like, okay, I got over that. Now I'm good at it. Let's move on to the next thing. That kind of thing. So it wants to keep taking one step at a time. And it's making fun of our science project, or our science program. Wow. So judgy. Not you. But whoever I'm talking to, like, we want to take one giant leap at a time. Wow. There's a pattern with this one. Anyhow, this is a guy that's with you too. It's so funny because they're like wanting to help you move forward, but they see that they need to go slow, but there's also this push. There's this push. They want to push you faster, but it is not beneficial for you. And your guides will never do anything that isn't beneficial. So I will tell you that you do have an extraterrestrial guide. This extraterrestrial guide reminds me very much like what's that program with the guy from the Big Bang Theory? I can't remember. Home. And there's a villain in there, and they're taught this energy is showing the larger head, and it's about the color and the larger head. So they're trying to give me an idea of who they are, and I'm trying to think this is maybe Arcturian. I'm going to go with Arcturian, a guide. So that's really interesting. And that's before I even touch the cards, because I'm like, ooh, what are we doing? What are we doing? And this is the card that gets pulled. Gracious receptivity, understanding that we don't have to understand everything all the time. If we follow the nudges that Spirit brings for us, that we are always on the right path. Follow our guts, follow our instincts. And you'll find that you are going to be moving forward in a very efficient manner. And that's what your guide wants you. That's the word your guide wants you to use in life: efficiency. Like, be efficient. I don't know. I'm just going with it, man. I'm just telling you what they say. Ain't had breakfast yet, Melissa. I've been doing a piece of wheat toast with, get this, cottage cheese on it, and then I put everything bagel on it. Everything bagel seasoning. It's my breakfast. It's good. Didn't expect it to be good, but it's good. Okay, moving on. I hope that's helpful, Adrena. Okay, moving on. Moving on up. All right. All right. Can we have a whoop whoop in the room? Have you guys seen that movie Home? It's a pretty good movie. It's not as good as like Soul. Soul is an excellent Disney cartoon. Excellent Disney cartoon. If you guys have not seen Soul, I highly recommend Soul. It has so many incredible messages for us spiritual individuals, and also Onward. Every once in a while, you hear me say Onward. It's from the movie. We love the movie. It's a good movie. Another excellent Disney movie. Absolutely. Adrena, if you'd like to be in closer contact with this particular guide, invite him into, I call him and him, invite him into that twilight right before you wake up. Don't invite him into your all night sleep. A lot of people do this. Oh my gosh, you guys. A lot of people go, I want my dream world filled with messages, guides, angels, ascended loved ones, past loved ones, ascended masters, all that. Please just come into my dream time and give me all sorts of messages, and then you can't sleep. You wake up pissed off because you feel like you've been run through the ringer. You've been running a marathon all night long, and then you have to get up. Anybody do this? Anybody do this? Oh, Adrena says, I was doing some light language the other day, and it felt like it was Arcturian. Thanks, confirming. Right? Yes, I know. You can make friendly desserts out of cottage cheese too. So, I was talking to the dietitian the other day, and she said, I don't get enough protein. And she told me to take peanut butter powder, the sugar-free coffee flavors, and yeah, I had a pan. And then sugar-free whipped cream, and make a protein ice cream and put it in the freezer. I haven't tried it yet, but I did make it. Okay. Your bedtime is your time. Yeah. We do hours of operation. That's how you get the weirdest dreams, right? Randy, I don't really remember any of my dreams very much either. I do remember the twilight right before I wake up. Okay. Let's see. Cyan, good morning. On the talk. Yeah, I had another big ban on the talk. I don't know why. I wonder if it's through TikTok though, because I can go live on regular TikTok, but not through here sometimes, which I haven't done very often. So yes. She's like, don't leave. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Okay. So I've pulled out the tarot cards, just so you know. And this is my disclaimer. I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, right? I don't know why I'm even telling you this because I haven't started the reading yet, but that's what they're going with. Don't shoot the messenger. Oh, I feel like you have something to let go of though. I feel like you have there's a thread. There's this thing there, and this is such a blanket thing to say. It's such a blanket thing to say. Because we all have something to let go of, right? We all do. We could have stubbed our toe yesterday and been like, oh, it hurts so much. I'm going to remember it for 10 years. 10 years from now, I'm going to be like, oh, remember when I stubbed my toe? I mean, you could do that. You do that. You know what? That's soul loss. That's how we create soul loss. We just freaking won't let it go. So there's something you need to let go of. There's something you need to let go of. And I believe it has to do with words. I think somebody said something along the way. It doesn't have to be an immediate thing. It doesn't have to be right now. It's just something that somebody said that not yet, Kelly, but the day is young. Why? Did somebody else see I got banned? Okay. Oh, I got to stay on task here. Okay. Don't let other people's garbage get in your way. Don't let other people's garbage get in your way. I feel like whatever was said or whatever this thread you need to let go of hurt your feelings and cause an argument within yourself. It might not have created an outward argument. It might have created a moment in here where we go, that really sucked. Why would they say that? I don't understand that. But here's the thing. I'm not even sure they meant to do it as deeply as you took it. Okay. This could be, and I really do get the feeling this is something a little older because this is how we start out, right? This is how you start. You're like, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I am on a project and oh no, I'm not yet. Not yet, Kelly. But I don't know why I get banned. So I have no idea what I've done when I do it. You got to stay right here. And this is about the disagreement. This is about and this doesn't have to be a big explosion either. This doesn't have to be a big explosion. This can be just something that you have a difference of opinions and you've now stopped doing what you were doing because someone said, oh no, I don't like that. I don't like that. You're not serious enough. You're not enough for that. You don't do it good enough. So you go, oh, I understand. This is about something you were told when you were younger. And it took me a minute to get this. When we're younger, the adults are the people in the know, right? The adults know everything. We look up to our adults for our guidance. And sometimes adults suck. We don't know everything, right? We might say something and and it be completely something uh, off the wall, but you may hold it with you your whole entire life. And then you hold yourself to that your whole entire life. So it's time to think back. It's time to turn the times back and be like, what is it, the one thing in my life that I feel like holds me back? And why do I do that? Why do I do that? Figure it out and then move past it, because you're going to be moving forward through that emotion. You're going to be moving forward through that emotion and letting stuff go. I'm supposed to pull you not from this deck, though. Okay, hold on. Calm down. Calm down. I'm not big on TikTok myself either, but everybody else is, so that's a thing. You have to go with the flow. Okay. One more card. And it's ingrained within us sometimes. This is your card. You are in command of your universe, of your world. Don't let anything else from the past create a perception of being in charge of who you are. Yeah, we are adults. And here's the thing, as adults, we should know we don't know a damn thing, but we're still put in charge of little humans. So I hope you can figure out what I'm talking about. I don't expect everybody to know what I'm talking about when I start talking. But it's going to be something you feel like you maybe can't do, or you shouldn't do, or just a disconnect from completing projects that are laid in front of you. Something, I'm not quite sure, but you're going to be releasing something, and don't torture yourself about it, please. This is a big deal. This is once again my opinion. It's an opinion. That's all it is. We all have one, right? Just like that. Anyhow, don't torture yourselves with work, with inner child work, with mirror work, with soul retrieval. I never remember the shadow work. Don't torture yourself with this stuff. Our goal is to go in, be like, I see this moment. Love that moment. Send love to that moment. Step into the image of that moment. Hold that moment to your heart and be like, I love and accept this lesson for exactly what it is. It was a lesson, and I might not have done the lesson quite the way it should have been done, but I understand it now, and I'm going to move forward. Don't spend a year torturing yourself, please. You're just making more moments, wasting this life that we have, torturing ourselves over what happened. Step into it. Create a vision of it. Love it. Bring that soul fragment to yourself and release it. And accept that energy right back into your heart. And I mean to tell you, it makes a world of difference, rather than going, okay, well, today, 5:00, okay, I'm going to work on some shadow work. And I'm going to work on that till 10. It's like Mission Impossible. You guys can hear the music. Dun, 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 dun. Go in, love it. Give yourself a minute and move on. Say, that is done. That is done. Because if you keep going back and torturing yourself, what's the difference? What's the difference between having trauma and then living in this life? I know, right? Everybody else saw Tom Cruise. I know. Then living in this moment right here, and keep going back instead of just, it happened. Reintegrate and move on. That's what you're supposed to do. In my opinion, I see so many people that just go, oh, I'm gonna work on it. I'm working on all my shadow work. I'm working on. Guess what, guys? You'll never be done. You won't. And that's not like a doomsday prediction. That's a you're gonna stub your toe today prediction, or you're gonna do something that's gonna create a little bit of soul loss along the way, and then you have to be okay with it again. It's how we learn. It's how we grow. It's how we expand. Ooh, that's interesting. They show this that every time we do that, our soul expands. That's interesting. So as soon as I said that, I saw the soul going. That's it. How cool is that? Ooh, it's facts. Good morning. Flip the script. I already know who you are, but good morning, Samantha. All right, can we have a whoop whoop in the room? You're never done. You are never done doing soul retrieval. Soul retrieval is the same thing as mirror work, shadow work, all that stuff. Soul retrieval is done through the assistance of a shaman, generally. And we go in and we find the soul fragments. It always amazes people. We're like, okay, well, at this age, you look like this and you were doing this and da-da-da-da. And then we bring that back. And people are like, how did you know about that? Well, because I stepped into your energy. You invited me in to do a healing, and here we are. And then they can't figure. They're like, oh, never do it without being invited. Never. And that includes readings. Okay, I'm supposed to schedule, and I'm going to do it right here, right now. I lost my schedule. And for anybody that knows me, that is like the worst thing. I kind of let myself relax after we closed the membership, and I took a breather and I stepped back for a while, and I lost my calendar. My calendar is attached to my hip because it's how I keep myself straight. You see the squirrels? I mean, cripe, I have to have something on paper. I'm very much an old school girl. I want to have all my papers in a spot. And so I have my schedule. There's my schedule, right? I have my schedule. And I talked about doing a couple series of free online psychic development classes. Who's down? Anybody? I have a hair bothering me. Anybody? I'm thinking. My funny loss. Diana, it's not funny. I can't find it anywhere. And I'm like, I know I have stuff on here missing. Oh, I need to write this down. See, like this. Winery. What? I'm doing readings at a winery. Okay. I'm thinking that on the 21st, actually, I might do it on the, nope, I work that day. Oh, maybe the 20th. Online. Bill hit it. So, you guys, to be in the loop on this, you need to go sign up for the newsletter on My Mystical Life. You need to sign up for the newsletter on My Mystical Life. Trust me. Let's see. I'm going to do on the 20th, which is a Wednesday evening. We'll do it at 7 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to start from the ground up. And I will get this as an event, an online event. This is not going to be in the store. This is just online. Okay. It'll be at 7 p.m. on the 20th. And we'll start from the very beginning on my psychic development program. I do have a whole psychic development program that you guys could take online if I got it put up online. It's 5 o'clock Pacific time. Perfect. Maybe I'll make it. No, I gotta keep where it is. It'll be posted later. I'll post it in a little bit. Okay. Oh, I did ask for a whoop whoop whoop, didn't I? Let's go with Renee Walker. Renee Walker, are you still here? Renee. Ramen Ball, good morning. Renee Walker. I know I'm horrible at that. I am so bad. Heather says, make sure you hit that button, that like button helps tremendously with the algorithm. It does. Hey, there's my sister, Small Town Angel, over on TikTok. TikTok. Okay, Renee Walker. I want to talk about the moon. Oh, I haven't had one of these in a long time. I want to talk about the moon. I want to talk about quiet. Donna. I want to talk about what? No, we're doing on the 20th. It's a Wednesday. I want to talk about calming the storm. I want to talk about calming the storm. You would really, really benefit from sitting out in the evening, like sitting under that moonlight. I don't know if you have an affinity for the moon. Some people do. Some people don't care. Some people just like, oh yes, there it is. But sitting out in the moonlight for you is going to be very regenerative. If I was to just channel this, I get a guide on the other side going, you are, this is so weird. This is so weird. It's going in a totally different direction than I thought it was going. You're an individual. They actually want to call you like a creature of the night. And that, I know that sounds really creepy, right? That does. But what they mean is you're energized. Your cup is filled back up by sitting outside in the evening, listening to the crickets, listening to the bugs, listening to just what's going on around you and finding peace in the moment. It's very regenerative for you. And if you've not done it before, take the most comfortable lawn chair you can find and just try it. And just try it. They're very specific. Don't have any obstruction by trees. Just sit in that moonshine, that moonlight. Very much a water sign. And I'm not talking astrologically either. I'm talking about the energy that rides within your soul is very much this water. You can feel it like this. If you're probably an empath, are you an empath? Renee is probably like, what the hell? Everybody else gets all these really cool things, and I'm getting, I go sit in the moonlight. Thank you, Trisha. Thank you. We appreciate sharing. We really, really do. Are you an empath, Renee? Are you somebody that is very influenced by other people's emotions, their physical pain? Right, Melissa? You don't breathe deep enough. You hold your back a little bit too tight, right between the shoulder blades. Breathing through the nose is really, really important for your, a bit, not a lot. Okay. I could almost disagree with you. It's like going to the doctor and have the doctor tell you what's wrong with you, but but I think that this tension that you hold in your body, is very protective. It's a very protective energy. So you're probably blocking a lot, whether you do it or whether you realize you're doing it or not. When I allow it, okay, that's okay. When you allow it, because you do a lot of protection, and you may or may not realize that you're doing so, but you hold yourself a little too tense. You need to learn to relax that, and find different ways to protect your energy rather than holding yourself tight, okay? Because that creates physical problems. The empath part is more of an energetic thing. So just set up and I love this. When I first started working intuitively, because you see where my brain is, you guys. You see how my brain goes, right? I set up a contract with Archangel Michael. I did. And it is effective to this day. And there is no term. He tells me that, as a matter of fact, right? He's like, there's no termination date. That's a contract. We are doing this. I set up a contract. I sat there one day and I was like, I'm not gonna. I know. Oh my God, that was so weird. That was so weird. Very cool, but thank you. But I know that I will not remember to protect myself at all times. So anytime I'm doing spiritual work, whether for myself, or somebody else, meditation, healing, whatever, Archangel Michael, please come in and protect me. Even when I'm not aware I need it. And you will be surprised at how efficient Archangel Michael is. I know when he's around. I just had the weirdest image come across, you guys. It was so cool. I'll tell you about it in a minute. So call in Archangel Michael. You live in the woods by the swamp. Interesting. You're in an island in the middle of the Fox River. That's so cool. Michael is the best. He is a wonderful protector. So call him in, Renee, to protect over your energy and give yourself a little bit of relaxation in life. Yes. Trisha Stanley says, square breathing in through the nose, hold for a few seconds, exhale through the mouth completely, repeat often. Absolutely. But call in Archangel Michael to be of assistance to you, and he will take care of your energy. And I'm only supposed to pull you one card. I'm supposed to also tell you that your energy in past lives has been divinely connected. That's where I was going with this in the beginning, and I thought that's where we were going to go before they come in with the sit in the moon kind of thing. But divinely connected by Grecian Parthenons. I rephrase that. Roman Parthenons. Be specific, Bob. And specifically Diana. And that is where that energy comes from. That let's sit in the moon, and you'll have some, I don't want to call them downloads because I don't know how involved into spirituality you are, but I want, it's going to re-energize you. Sitting in the moon, just relaxing, allowing things to come across is going to re-energize you. And this is why this deck of cards is out. I wonder why. Anyhow, I have the Moonology deck sitting right here, and I've been like, why would I pull that out? I don't use that very often. And they wanted you to see this. So this is your card. So working with the goddess Diana, she is also the goddess Artemis in Greek. But please know, for some reason, she prefers her Roman name. I think she prefers the Roman time frame, but she prefers a Roman name. And they're like, have confidence in yourself. This is how you move forward. The new beginning of letting things go. Good morning, Loretta. First time. Everybody give Loretta a welcome. Loretta Dalton, good luck. It's Loretta's first time. Hope you have a sense of humor. Hope you can keep up with my brain, which goes in a million different directions at one time. So anyways, you guys, I closed my eyes when I was talking to Archangel Michael because I was kind of refreshing the contract as I was sitting here, right? Talking to Archangel Michael about being a protective force in my life because I'm a flake. And I got the most beautiful sunshine coming from behind me, like he's standing right behind me, hands on the shoulders. I love the Great Lakes too. Hands on the shoulders, and just the most beautiful sunshine beams just fanned out. It was so gorgeous. It was so beautiful. Good morning, everybody. It's like, what the hell is Lisa talking about today? I do love the Great Lakes. I lived on Lake Erie most of my life. My goal, this is my goal for Saturday night. Now, first of all, we have Saturday. Oh, we have Reiki 1 at the store on Saturday. So I have to teach Reiki 1. And then at 6:00, we have a paranormal investigation meeting because we have a paranormal investigation coming up at a haunted bowling alley. But after that, my butt is going down to get on the boat and sleep on the boat. That's my goal. I should have gone and gotten a new mattress today. Maybe I'll do that Thursday. I want to go fishing, but I want to spend all day Sunday on the boat. That's my goal. That's my goal. I'm visiting my brother who broke his leg. Oh, what did he break? Broke his foot? Angel, what did he break? His foot? I can't remember. No, he broke all but one metatarsal in his foot. Owie. And then our mom broke her ankle. Yes, Saturday. I'm like, what is it? You guys stay away from me. I have broken my ankles before. I don't like it. Don't want to do it. I fell with a mudslide in Mexico. It was just a step. Anyhow, I hope that's helpful, Renee. So we're going to a haunted bowling alley. We're also talking about doing a fundraiser for the local feline cat house. I don't know what we call it, animal shelter. But we're going to a haunted bowling alley to investigate. And their catch thing is, if you can stay the night, good luck, basically. I'm like, game on, let's do it. We talk to dead people all the time. They think us, scare us, mostly residual, I think. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And this is actually our inaugural, let's go out and investigate with our group, and we're going to have a blast. We're going to have a blast. Okay. Is it Wednesday for you, Lisa? Right now? Wednesday. What do you mean? Oh, Lisa's somebody else. Okay. Keep it right here. Just stay right here. Cat house is better. I'm glad that helps, Renee. I work with Artemis all the time, which is why I was kind of surprised that she took it in the direction she did. Artemis, I have an idea of what the gods and goddesses are. And I was just surprised that she's like, I know I usually work with you with Greek and Oracle, but we're going to move over here to Rome because for whatever reason, Roman past lives are very, very important for you, Renee. They talk about your being large and in charge and taking care of things and always looking up, always being like this. Okay. Yeah, the paranormal investigations are a lot of fun, but they're so boring. I know, you guys. I said cat house. I'm so sorry. Little Dolly Parton came to mind for me, like, best little whorehouse, and now I'm banned on TikTok. Do we record when investigating? I'm not sure. I think we will. Yes, Artemis is a wonderful energy to sit with. And what's really amazing is she's a teacher and she's a huntress and she's all these really, really, really powerful energies. But when she came to me within my meditation for a good solid 2 months, she was a fixture within my meditations. She came as a healer. She came as the healer that came through. Athena came in as the teacher. Really, really interesting. Okay, back. Can I have a whoop whoop in the room, you guys? Let me see who is here. Okay, let me refresh that again. On the 20th, we're going to do a free online workshop. So I will get that event done today. I have not offered a free online workshop. We have not done this, you guys, since well before Bill passed away. So this is kind of like the jumpstart to, I know this sounds really, really weird, even after I've been online for so long after Bill's passed away, but This is kind of like the jumpstart to getting back to normal. It really is. We did a lot of events online before, and it's time to get back to that. It's time to get back to sharing what we all know is available to all of us. There is no better intuitive or psychic than yourself. I don't care what anybody online says. I don't care. And I'll probably get hate for this. Everybody is able to do this. And I prefer for you to be able to do it for yourself. That's a little bit harder to do it for ourselves because we get in our own way. But it is important to realize that this is normal. Right? What's normal? This is normal. And as we start to open that up and feel more comfortable in that and share that out, we open our own life to the most incredible things. We do. All of a sudden, things start falling in our lap. And that's what I want for you. Okay, let's go with... So what I do, guys, is I scroll through and I see whose name pops up. I'm going with Leslie. Leslie! Good morning, Mystical Lord. Leslie. Ooh, Leslie. We are all magical creatures. We absolutely are. If you guys haven't liked our Facebook page, go to mymysticallife.com. Oh, wait, no, Facebook. My Mystical Life on Facebook, or the Mystical Moons, where we have our online store. We have free shipping over $40. And we had, what did I just put in the store that was so pretty? Beautiful Celestite is in the store. Oh, for crying out loud, Jansen. What did I just put in the store that was so pretty? It's on the desk. Oh. Stars and moons. The pink rose calcite is beautiful. Beautiful. I've never seen that before, but there's some stuff Sam brought. It's in the news section on the page. So if you go to the mysticalmoons.com, which you can get to off of My Mystical Life, there's some new stuff in there, and not to mention some new card decks, but some of the really pretty stars and moons. Pretty. I have some more stuff to put in. I should have gone into work today, but here I am. I know, Diana, you should see it. Really pretty. Really pretty. Okay. The lapis star is adorable. It's adorable, I tell you, adorable. Okay. Leslie. Okay, Leslie. Are you doing mediumship? I don't know what you do. Do you do mediumship? I need to tell you. Did you like that? I need to tell you. Oh, I just need an answer to that question first. I am located in by Defiance, Ohio, Loretta. You do mediumship. Do you do trance mediumship, Leslie? I don't want to layer too many things on this and make you feel overloaded by information. Where are you, Loretta? That is so wild. I know there's lag, you guys. Adam did sneak in. Adam's here. So trance mediumship, Leslie, if it's not familiar, is the you're in Ohio. Where, Loretta? You have fallen into it. I needed to hear that. Thank you. So can I describe? I'm going to describe the feeling that I have for you. It's the feeling of mediumship, and then the curtain starts to fall, and the energy gets heavier. Your throat chakra starts to rise. Oh, that's why my chin goes up. I understand. And then your ears may feel a little bit different. And then there's this feeling of like this. Are you getting that? Here, there, everywhere. Oof, my eyeball's heavy. Oh, God. I could fall into trance mediumship so easy right now. Good Lord. Mismisburg. What? I have never, ever heard of that town. Oh. Let's see. Because the name is intriguing. Is that spelled right? Is it Mymysburg? Oh, okay, Mymysburg. Okay. You're down by, is that down by Serpent Mound? Did I see Serpent Mound on that thing? By Centerville. Yes. Okay, that makes sense to you. Thank God. You need to be doing trance mediumship more often on purpose. On purpose. And if you want to message me about this, if you're not aware of how to anchor yourself in that, message me and I will talk to you about it. They have so much to say through you. Like, I feel my throat chakra just opening up and my ears are buzzing and I just want to talk. And I know that sounds to a lot of people strange. But when you step into trance mediumship, you actually are setting yourself back in the back of your brain and just letting an energy speak through you. It's interesting to watch because it's an experience. Because what happens is transfiguration happens where the face will change a little bit. The voice changes, the inflection of the voice changes. Everything changes. And between Cincinnati and Dayton. Okay, we're going to be in Cincinnati for the BMSC, the Body, Mind, Spirit Expo in November. But I think we're going to go do in October, I think we're going to go do Renfest this year for my son's birthday. But we're not that far away at all. Leslie, you should be doing this. You should be doing this. You could be a very clear channel. You could be Diana, haven't you sat in on our trance mediumship sessions with Oz? You haven't sat in? I have to get past my humanness again to do it online live. I've done it on a few podcasts, but I have to sit down and work with Oz. It's an amazing thing. The most amazing messages come across. And you can add, a lot of times people can ask questions of you, but it's not just, I need to tell you this, and this is important for you. It does wake a person up. It's not just about messages. It's about healing. I think you would be very, very effective trance mediumship healer. Yeah, I know. Some people do and some people don't, Diana. The more you get into it, the more you can pop in and out. But Diana's right. You want to have somebody sit with you, whether it's online or in person. You want to have someone sit with you when you're starting out to help pop you back out. And not that you don't feel that you can't pop yourself out, and you can also this is another effective way. My guides are like that. Set yourself a timer. Set yourself a timer with an alarm that says, when you hear this, and just be in complete control. When you hear this, it's time to pop out. Yeah. Anyhow, interesting. They're like, you have some things to share that you're not sharing quite yet. I love that, Leslie. And that's all the messages there, because they're like, there's a mountain behind that needs to move you forward. She's like, no card? Nope. I will agree. Diana says it can drain you. It can be draining. It can be draining. But you just have to know when to stop. Yeah. I found that when I worked with Celine, because normally I work with Oz. And he comes across in this huge energy. He's snarky, he's funny, he gives my husband shit. It's great. But I worked with the goddess Celine, the Titan Celine one time, and that zapped me. Like that zapped me. And it was brief. It was brief. I have to find that recording someplace. It was brief, but when I was done, it was like she just shut it off and was like, "We're done," and I was out. I'm like, "What the hell?" So Leslie says, "I answer questions and I'm completely aware what's going on." Yeah, it's like just setting yourself in the back room. Yeah. Oh, do you know Leslie? Diana, are you and Leslie friends? She's had this happen for a while and is understanding what's happening. Oh, good. I never know. And transmediumship is one of those anomalies. It's not an anomaly. It's just not as widely done. So very cool. Very cool. It's wonderful to meet another transmediumship person. Oh, you don't know her. Okay. What's really interesting is when you get a couple trance mediums in the same like Zoom room and they trance together and they talk. That is interesting. Oh, that's what you're getting, bro. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm going to let y'all go. I hope everybody has a wonderful afternoon. Oh, I know, right, Leslie? You didn't know they could talk together, did you? It's amazing because they have the most enlightening conversations. It's so cool. All right. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are. And if Mr. Fry were here with me in the room, he'd say, may, yay, Sammy. Make sure you follow so you know when we're online. And if you don't find us on TikTok, I really suggest finding us at My Mystical Life on Facebook or on YouTube because I get banned on TikTok a lot. I don't know why. I'm pretty vanilla. I don't understand it, but they don't like me very much. Anyways, everybody have a wonderful afternoon and I will talk to you later. Bye.